Hello everyone, I come with another n8n workflow. Today I am going to explain you how we can make data enrichment and CRM synchronization workflow. In this video I am going to use HubSpot CRM. So let's jump into our workflow. Let's start with our first node, that is a manual trigger. It executes our whole workflow. After that there is Google Sheet node. So why we are using this node here, this get the company's names from our existing Google Sheet. That's our list. So this is our Google Sheet list. Here we define some company's name. Okay, our workflow, our next node is HTTP node that takes these companies names data and scrape data according to these. So this Google Sheet node take these companies and then pass them into this HTTP node. So in this HTTP node, so actually we are going to use this scraper, this sector in API scraper. So we provide this scraper as company name, then it scrape the data of that company. So you come up here and go to the API and then API endpoints. You just copy this API endpoints and then paste into our workflow HTTP node here. Okay, and then this is the JSON response. Okay, you can here and you can see this is the JSON response that we are going to use. So here we use, and then just we use here company name that we extract from our previous node Google Sheets. That's the company name. We keep company name here. Okay, now what it do, it take each company's name and then scrape the data of that particular company. So after that, once we extract the company's data, and then what we do, then we append that data into our Google Sheets. So it gives many parameters regarding that company, but we use only those that we have to need. So I am using only here. Okay, I get the number of employees of the company, and what's the headquarter, and what's the industry of that company, and then what's the website. So after that, this node append the scrapers data into our existing sheet, as you can see here. Okay, the next node is our if node. So why we use here if node? So actually I am going to apply condition here that it give me only those companies in queue which have number of employees greater than 50. So this is our requirement, that we are going to search only those companies in CRM HubSpot that have number of the specific companies have a number of employees greater than 50. So that's why we are going to use if node here. After that we use code node here. Why we use code node? We use code node because we get the domain name from this website URL. Like I give this website URL and I need only openai.com because we are going to search companies in the HubSpot by using domain name like openai.com only. So this is why I preprocess this whole website URL into the code node and get only this domain name, as it's provide the domain name, and then after that we are going to search that companies in our CRM HubSpot. After that I am append that preprocessed domain name into our Google Sheet, like so you can here. Okay, so this, okay, as you can see I append the that preprocess domain name here. Let me execute this node, and you see in our Google Sheet that we need this aml.com. okay, so it preprocess our website URL and extract only domain name. After that we have an filter node. So actually I use filter node here because sometimes if we have data in hundred of rows, so might be there's any missing data so if let's suppose between 100 of rows there is some missing domain name, so our HubSpot node failed to execute. So this is why it makes sure, this filter node makes sure that there is not any missing row present in the sheets. So after that, here in our HubSpot we use domain name, and it take the domain name from our Google Sheet and then search into CRM HubSpot. If there exists, then it will insert into our Excel sheet. Here you can see this is our Google Sheet, and under the HubSpot exist, it will tag it as exist. Okay, so let's suppose here it only gave one item. Okay, it means that openai.com is already exist in our HubSpot CRM, so it tag them as exist. Okay, and then this Google Sheet, okay, tag them exist, and then this Google Sheet tag the only those companies which are not exist in our CRM HubSpot. Then it create only those companies in CRM HubSpot which are not present already. So now I can show you that these two companies are created in our HubSpot. You can show here n8n and ASML. These are two companies created by our workflow in the CRM HubSpot. So I think it's enough for today. So thank you.